Before we dive into today's reclamation, I want to share a podcast with you that I actually listen to when I want to feel deeply seen. It's the Brilliance Method with Alicia Skye. And it's where emotional truth meets embodied wisdom, so that all that internal noise can fall away and you can connect with what actually matters. If you're like me, you're obsessed with deep self-evolutionary healing and how it actually creates next level alignment for living in your deepest purpose. Whether you're just embarking on your self-development journey or you're deep into your becoming, Alicia's conversations meet you where you're at, activating something ancient and entirely your own. You can find the Brilliance Method on Spotify or your favorite platform, as well as on YouTube. So after this episode, go have a listen and make sure to hit follow so that you'll never miss your weekly fix. Now let's drop into today's transmission. It's marigold season. We're approaching autumn and it's marigold season. Women often ask me why I'm so obsessed with marigolds, and as a gardener, I love all flora and fauna equally, but marigolds hold a very cosmic power for me. This is because they're not just another flower. They are a bright, burning reminder of our personal power. They show us that we can bloom even when the world is shifting into endings, even as cycles close. Hey shapeshifters, welcome to a special edition of the Cosmic Valkyrie podcast. I'm Lynn Louise, Master Certified Hypnotist and the creator of the Evolution 10X Method. And I'm a modern day oracle, and today we're going deep into why this fiery flower is so much more than just a pretty plant. If you haven't listened to the September energy forecast, after this, go back and listen to it because it's going to bring even more cosmic energy and understanding into your life. But in today's episode, we're going to explore how this beautiful plant can teach you to stand in your own brilliance no matter what season you're in. And today I'm going to walk you through the ancient energetic symbolism of the marigold and why they have always been considered a spiritual compass. We're going to discuss how their energy ties to your sacral and solar power. And of course, the neuroscience of how ritual anchors can rewire your subconscious for courage and clarity. And stay till the end because I'll show you how you can receive a simple but potent practice to infuse marigolds into your life for creativity and bold living. So let's dig in. Marigolds have been revered for centuries, woven into rituals, altars, celebrations across many cultures. In Mesoamerican culture, which is what I studied in university, marigolds are known as the flower of 20 petals. They were believed to be gifted from the sun god himself. The Aztec and Mayan people saw them as a bridge between the living and the dead. And to this day, they adorn processions, altars, burial sites, especially during the times when the veil is most thin. It's not exactly the veil in a European sense, but a liminal period when the boundaries between worlds are thinner, when ancestors can return to this dimension. And rituals are performed for protection, but also to honor ancestors and deities. You have probably heard of one of these, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. And if you have seen these celebrations, you've witnessed the radiant gold and oranges, the use of these brilliant flowers that guide the spirits back home. This is a living message that light pierces even the deepest of darkness. But Mexico isn't the only culture that uses marigolds in ceremonies. My first husband is Indian, and I also have a huge connection to Hinduism. And in India, marigolds are called the herb of the sun. They line the temples, they are stringed through wedding garlands, and symbolize illumination, vitality, and sacred devotion. Their blooms tell us to shine while we can, live fully, and love deeply. And you can even find them used in Europe. There they are known as Mary's gold. They are linked to the Virgin Mary and used in protection charms and healing tonics. Healers infuse their petals into salves and teas for purification and courage. And across continents, one truth repeats. The marigold isn't just decoration. It's a guide, a healer, a living altar of devotion. When I talk about marigolds and Mesoamerican culture, it's not just from history for me. It's personal. For as long as I can remember, I felt this unshakable pull towards the Mayan world. The art, the geometry, the rhythm of their rituals. Back in university, I immersed myself into their art and cultural studies. I didn't fully understand why, only that I felt like it was a remembering of something that I had always known. But my true connection wasn't revealed until I set foot on sacred ground. I remember arriving at Kanichkakmo, known as the Pyramid of the Fire Makal. When I took my first step, the air itself felt different. It was as if the earth recognized me before I even recognized myself. The moment I stepped onto this sacred ground, the material world dissolved. I was no longer even in Mexico. It was another dimension, surrounded by others like me. We stood in a perfect circle on top of the pyramid. The dark cosmic sky wrapped us like a living cloak. And what felt like hours in this reality, it was only a blink of an eye. And in that instant, I completely understood my role in this lifetime. I saw the women that I'm meant to work with, not as strangers, but as sisters who have always been here, waiting for me to call them in. We are bound by cosmic threads, woven across lifetimes. The work we do together isn't just here in the three-dimensional world. It moves through dream time, into our luminous state, into realms beyond language. And that day on that pyramid, I knew I'm here to guide these women to their next level consciousness so that together we can carry the work forward across the world. And the marigold became a representation of our purpose to stand in our brilliance no matter what the season. And in the Northern Hemisphere, we're beginning to see the marigolds explode right now in late summer. And they will continue burning bright through autumn when the wheel of the year tilts towards endings, reflections, renewal. This is not a coincidence. Pachamama is always speaking, always mirroring your evolution. And as the veil thins, she whispers to us to release what is done, reclaim what matters, and to root deeper so that we can rise even brighter. So if you've been questioning your path, shrinking your light, or clinging to old identities that don't serve your new chapter, this season is your invitation to recalibrate. Marigolds definitely matter in a modern world that is obsessed with hard work and hustle, because your brain is wired for symbolism and rituals. And this is where neuroscience comes in. Your reticular activating system, your brain's filter, decides what to notice and what to ignore. And when you associate marigolds with an intention, a strong devotion to creativity, courage, and purpose, your brain starts hunting for proof and opportunities to match that signal. This is why using them as a ritual tool isn't just woo. It's not just fluff. It's an actual anchor for your internal transformation. And it can collapse distractions to rewire your subconscious through repetition and sensory clues. Every time you see a marigold, your mind experiences a remembering that you are rooted in radiance and a living altar to what matters most. And beyond their beautiful symbolism, marigolds have been used for centuries as potent medicines. Their leaves and petals, and even their essential oils. I brew them into teas to help with colds, fevers, digestive issues. The petals and leaves can be crushed to draw out infections, heal wounds, and reduce swelling. And oracles, witches, and shamans often combine marigolds with other sacred plants in purification baths before ceremonies, washing both our physical body and our energetic field. The leaves in particular are seen as protective. If you've ever picked them, you have realized that they have more scent than the flower itself. And this strong scent isn't just to ward off pests in the garden. It is believed to drive away unwanted spirits and illness. In the Maya community and in my own household, fresh leaves are still rubbed on the skin to relieve rashes, insect bites, and even muscle aches. And in Ayurvedic medicine, marigold is known as a cooling herb, calming inflammation, soothing skin irritation, and its golden pigment is thought to carry solar vitality straight into the bloodstream, strengthening the immune system. And modern science has even proven what the ancients have known all along. Marigolds contain powerful antioxidants, antimicrobial compounds, and anti-inflammatory properties. But the ancients have taught us even more. That when we work with the marigolds as medicine, you're not just healing your body, you are aligning with the sun's force itself. This is why marigolds are such a layered ally. It's physical healing, energetic protection, and spiritual luminosity all in one plant. Marigolds teach us 3 truths. The roots hold you steady, but your purpose is to bloom. Your brilliance honors both beginnings and endings. And the third, you are a living altar of devotion to what matters most. Marigolds ask you what cycle is closing that you need to honor so that you can rise into what's next. If you listen to the energetic forecast, this should ring true for the 9 energy that we are embodying at this moment. Now, if you're on my mailing list, on Friday, I will be emailing out a Frequency Friday embodiment practice. This week, I'm going to include a fabulous ritual that includes this magnificent marigold. If you are not on my mailing list, get on my mailing list, go to the show notes and sign up. And the next time you see a marigold, remember, it's not just a flower, it's a portal into your own luminous power. Even as cycles end, your capacity to create and live fully never does. And if this episode resonated with you, will you do me a favor and share it with your friends and family who need to bloom boldly? And hey, leave a quick and great review because it helps this podcast get into the hands of more people who need it. It takes 30 seconds and makes a big difference. So if you would please, go leave a great review. And until next time, root deeply, bloom brightly, and remember, you are a living altar. Thanks for listening to this entire podcast. If you love helping others, then please share this via your social media with friends and family. If you found value in it, they will too. Also, if you have questions, I'm here for you. You can email me questions to thecosmicvalkyrie@gmail.com. I might even use one of your questions on future podcast episodes. Also, I do have a personal request. I believe that we are all here to help each other heal, grow, and evolve. So let's help more people. If you would please, leave a nice review on iTunes. It will help the algorithms, and I would be forever grateful. And through your assistance, we could transform more lives.